Hi guys, it's your girl again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please feel at home. Thumbs up to my 150 subscribers. Thank you so much for keeping it real. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe now and don't forget to put on that notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. Stay tuned. So in today's video, I want to encourage someone out there. I want to give out encouragement words to someone who is facing it rough. I purposefully made this video today because there was a time in my life back then, some time ago. I was in a very difficult situation in my life. I had the worst days and nights, and the truth of the fact is that I really wanted someone to just come and tell me, Ashley, everything was going to be fine, everything was going to end, and I'm gonna have my testimony one day. But the truth of the fact is that I didn't have that someone, and the fact that I managed to get myself outside that situation, of course, by the grace of God. I feel like I want to give back to the community and talk to somebody today who feels like giving up because they're facing it rough, or because they feel like what they touch is not going as a plan, or what they want to achieve is not happening. I want to talk to that person today and tell you that one day you're gonna have a testimony, just the same way I've had your testimony. You're going to have your testimony too, and all this is not your fault. Whatever that is happening to your life at this time, it's not your fault, and it has never been your fault, and it will never be your fault. Everything that happens in our life, it was destined to happen. And God allows these things to happen, not because He wants to punish us, but because He wants to prepare us for a destination that we don't know of, and it's always the best destination, because God's work is never underestimated. So anyone out there who is facing it upside down, maybe you are jobless, maybe you are hooked up in poverty, maybe you are facing neglection or something of the sort, I want to tell you that God knows what you're going through, and the fact that He allowed everything to happen to you, He is also going to allow you to come out of it. We just need to pray to God to give us the favor. And also, one thing I want to talk to someone today is that when we are praying to God, we should learn to pray for what is best for us and what we need, is instead of praying for what we want. Sometimes we as human beings, we will go down on our knees and pray to God for the things that we want. And the truth of the fact is that sometimes what we want is not what is best for us, or what we want is not what God has destined for us. You might be praying for to be employed in a certain company, and maybe God has destined you to own your own company, and you're there praying to God every day, God, I want to be employed by a certain company, and you always ask yourself, why is God not answering your prayer? It's not that He's not answering your prayer, but the fact is that it's like you are putting Him in a confusion, why you're praying for this, yet He wants to give you something else. So let us pray to God for what we need and what is best for us, rather than what we want. Sometimes we might compare ourselves to people, and which is not the best thing at all. Never compare yourself to people. Everyone has their story. You might see people who maybe you went to school together, you grew up together, and it's a certain point of your life, and you watch people are happily married, people are having secure businesses, and you're there and you're like stagnant, your life is not going forward, and you start maybe blaming yourselves and thinking maybe you are cursed or something of the sort. I want to tell you today that everyone has their story. That is their story. It's not your story, and yours is going to come. Just pray to God to give you the favor to see and to arrive at the destination that He has destined for you to arrive to. Don't compare yourself to nobody. The fact that you're not driving at 25 and someone is driving at 20 doesn't mean that you're never going to drive at all. Your time is going to come. The fact that you're not employed and all of your age mates or college mates are employed, doesn't mean that you're never going to be employed. The fact that you don't own a house and your younger sibling is owning a house doesn't mean you're not going to own a house. It just happened that God favored him or her to have it before you, but you also going to have the same thing. But you just have to put God first in your prayers. You have to work hard towards achieving your dreams, and also you have to keep praying for God to give you at the right time. Sometimes God has so many big things for us, but it's just not the right time. Maybe you're hooked up with the wrong people, and God feels like, if I give this person these blessings at this time, the company this person has is going to take away these blessings from her. Okay, there are some people you have to lose in your life for you to reach a certain place in your life. There are people who just drag you behind. There are people who are just there to just cling on your clothes, cling on your body, and just drag you behind. You have to let go of these people. If God shows you the path of leaving these people, please just leave them behind for you to get where you're supposed to get. Because some people will just make you live a life stagnant, not getting where you want to get. So there are some things, or there are some people in our lives that we have to lose in order to get greater things ahead. You know, there are some people who are there to just demoralize you, and you should cut yourself from these people. If someone cannot motivate you to be the best person, you have to cut that relationship with that person. Because there are people who drag us behind rather than taking us forward. If you realize someone is not an inspiration to you, if you realize you are being surrounded by people who are not inspiring you to be a better person rather than making you be worse than what you are, you need to cut off. Because there are some people who are not worth keeping. There are some people who are better without than with. Not everyone is worth being in your circle. No. The fact that you live together with someone doesn't mean that she or he should be in every decision you make in your life. If you feel someone cannot take you to a place where you want to go, you have to cut that relationship with that someone and believe that you can go there on your own. You don't need to believe in someone, believe in yourself. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope this message inspires you. Share my videos to your friends, like and comment in the comment section below on which topic you would like me to encounter on my next video upload. See you next time. Bye.